This festive holiday dip is the perfect combination of sweet, creamy, and spicy. Ready within just 10 minutes, this jalapeno cranberry dip is actually my most made and personal favorite appetizer recipe that I make every single holiday season. Let me show you how I make it. To begin, we're gonna prep the jalapenos and the green onions. After years of making this recipe, I have actually found it best to pre-dice the jalapenos and the green onions for this recipe before putting it in the food processor. This helps evenly distribute those two ingredients and to make sure that you're not getting a bite of a huge piece of jalapeno. So I have 3 jalapenos for this recipe. They're on the smaller side. If yours are bigger, just use 2, and you can adjust according to your desired spice level. But I like to take the tops off, slice in half, and then I'll use a spoon to gently scrape out all of the seeds and the ribbing inside of the pepper, and then I will cut into thin strips and finely dice, put it in a bowl, and set aside. I'm going to do the same thing for the green onions. I'll slice the bottoms off, then the tops, and then slice them down the middle and give them a good chop, both the white ends and the green ends. Just put them in the same bowl as the jalapenos, and then we can move on with the rest of the recipe. To a food processor, you're going to add 12 ounces of fresh cranberries, then dump in the chopped jalapenos and green onions. Next, add a half a cup of white sugar, and then the zest of a whole orange and the juice of half of that orange. Then just a couple of spices, a half a teaspoon of cumin, a fourth of a teaspoon of salt, and a fourth a teaspoon of pepper. Add the lid onto the food processor, and we're going to give this a pulse just around 10 times. We want to mix everything together and finally dice the cranberries. I will usually take the lid off halfway through, scrape down the sides just to make sure that everything is getting mixed together well, and then give it another 1 or 2 pulses. This is going to resemble like a salsa texture. Everything will be finely diced so that it's easy to bite down, but it's not going to be completely pureed. You want some texture still within there. So that's why the pulse function on the food processor is key for this recipe. Go ahead and add it to a bowl or a container, and then we're going to pop this in the fridge to chill for just about an hour before we serve it. To serve this dip, it's super easy. You're going to take 1 block of cream cheese, place it on a platter or a shallow dish, and then with an offset spatula, I like to spread it into a pretty thin layer. From there, you're going to spoon out your desired amount of dip on top. You can use a little bit, you can use a lot, whatever your heart's desire, just spoon it right on top and it's ready to go. My personal favorite cracker to serve with this is a Carr's water cracker. I think it is superb and super delicious. This dip is going to go quick. It is literally so good. This is the perfect dip to serve at any and all holiday functions this year. You and your guests are going to love it. For the full recipe, head on over to KentuckyLiving.com. Everything you need to know can be found there. Thanks so much for joining me in my kitchen today. And from our table to yours, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.